AstroNerdBoy here, and we are going to go over 5 tips to improve your raid damage. This will help you to do, obviously, bigger numbers in the guild raids, the province raids, and in the world raids when those are launched. Before we get started, quick little self-promotion. If you guys would be so kind, please subscribe to my channel. Looking to get to magical 1,000 subscribers that YouTube finds ever so important. And I do appreciate all those who have subscribed recently. Thank you very much. And now, without any further ado, let's get into the 5 tips. So the first thing we want to do is improve your stat points of your character. This will greatly increase the amount of damage you do in a raid. So let's go into a raid real quick. And we'll go here. And we'll hit 120. And we'll see what we did. So as you see, at my current level right now, we did 18154 damage. 18,154 damage. So, I have some stat points available to me. So let's see what happens when we increase those. I'm going to put all my stat points into attack. Attack gives you the most benefit in raids. Defense does not give as much of a benefit. There is some, but it's not as much. We'll hit confirm. And now, if I go into the raid and give it a whack, you will see that now I did 18166. Now, giving myself those 12 points in attack, both divided between magic and physical, gave me a plus 12 to my overall output. Now, 12 may not seem like much, but every little bit helps. The second thing you can do to improve your damage is to improve the gear of your player character. So if I go into my player character right now, in the offhand, you see I've got one slightly better piece of gear I can use. So if we put this on, we're going to lose some defense, we're going to gain some attack, and let's see just how much of a change that does into our raid damage. Now remember, before we did 18,166 damage. So if we go in here now and whack it for 20, we see that I now have 18,174 damage. Now that was only a plus 8 increase in damage, but again, every little bit helps. The next thing you need to do in order to improve your raid damage is to get at least 10 allies. Right now, I have 8. And we've got some in progress. The reason you need 10 allies for improving raid damage is because the raid damage calculator is based off your top 10 allies. So your top 10 strongest allies based on power level is what is determined when it does raid damage. So anything after 10 is not calculated. The best place to get allies, to get your 10, is to join a guild and recruit them from the guild shop. The guild shop allies have a ton of, they're all good, basically, is the bottom line. They're all good. It's well worth spending your gold here. And I've got another video on this, which I'll leave in the description. Let's burn 50,000 and see what we can get. See if we can get another ally. So I wasn't able to get another ally up to snuff, but let's see what happens if we can get them to a new metal rank. So Otmar here is ready to go to metal rank 2. And at metal rank 2, his pierce goes up to 1,000 damage. That's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's really good. So his power level right now is 1,782. And if we increase this, 1,782. No, that stayed the same. Let's see. Let's go into the raid. Give it a whack. And that did not change a thing. Okay, cool. And now we know. So now we know that while getting 10 allies will increase our damage in the raid, increasing an ally's metal rank, whereby that one of his skills are increased only, will not help him. Now, at metal rank 3, we see that his stats would increase, and I believe at this point this would cause his power level to go up, which would then cause him your damage output to go up. While we are talking about allies, leveling up your allies is the number 4 way to improve your raid damage. To do this, you just go to your ally, you click distribute, and the potions you have collected doing instances and group instances are there. So we'll hit him up by 1. We'll hit Arabella up by 1. And we'll hit Chadius up by 1 since I'm using all 3 of these. And now, when we go into the raid, let's see what happens. So this gave us 18,242 damage. Now, because we leveled up 3 characters, 3 allies, that gave me a whopping 68 points of extra damage. And again, it's the multiplier, because every time you're whacking this for 20, that's an extra 68, 68, 68. All these things are cumulative and add up. The 5th thing you want to do to improve your raid damage is put gear on your allies. And not only that, to keep improving the gear they have. Now, you're probably already doing this anyway, just because in instances, whatever allies you're using, you're probably giving them really good gear, because you want them to do more damage in that instance. However, even the allies that you've summoned but you haven't done anything with, you want to give them gear as well. So take Thad the Great, who was the last one I unlocked. I don't have anything on him yet. So let's give him some stuff. And it really doesn't matter what. We're not using him yet. We haven't started. We will. But let's just give him some stuff. Okay, so we've got gear on Thad. I just used whatever I had available. And let's see what happens when we whack the raid. Alright, we're going to give it another 20. Last time we did 18,242. And that saw an insignificant increase to 18,756 damage. That's 514 additional damage per 20 whack. So, definitely, as soon as you unlock an ally, you definitely want to put some gear on them. And now that I've done doing the 5 tips, I can safely go through and drain off all my energy. And now I have an easier chance of reaching higher tier levels. Well, that's going to wrap it up for this video. If you like the content, please feel free to give the video a like, and don't forget to give me a subscribe. Also, I run an anime and manga blog at anime.astronerdboy.com, and I'm going to be blogging a whole bunch of stuff this season, including Azure Lane, Fate Grand Order, Babylonia. I'm also playing that game, by the way. Got a few videos on that. And I'm doing some manga series as well. Oh yeah, and there's my new Tenchi Muyo find. Anyway, hope this helps. Give me a like if it did, and let me know in the comments. AstroNerdBoy, and you guys have a good one. We'll talk to you later.